They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening to all those beginner investors and traders out there? I want to talk about GameStop breaking 20. You see that? It's jumping right now. I guess after Ryan Cohen took that 13% stake in GameStop, with him pushing the board of GameStop and all the revamping that they're doing, revolving around GameStop, digital sales, and everything else that I rather not talk about at the moment, because we've been saying it for months at this time. I mean, at this moment, we've been saying this for months and months and months and months and months and months. Excuse me. And it's just good to see at this time, and as you can see, it's still jumping to 20, going back and forth. It's jumped 28% within the last 2 days. And it's got a lot to go. So a lot of ways to go from here, man. As you can see, leading GameStop investor Cohen raises stake. I can read this real quick, and then I'm going to jump out of it, because right now the only thing I'm waiting for is the moon. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if GameStop shot up to $100 a share within 6 months. I wouldn't be surprised. All right. It says leading GameStop investor Cohen raises stake, last updated December 21st. All right. GameStop investor Ryan Cohen raises his stake in the struggling video game retailer 12.9% from nearly 10%, 12.9, excuse me. An SEC filing shows last month Cohen sent a letter to GameStop's board saying the company's brick and mortar centric business model is outdated and urged it to reduce the number of physical stores. Focusing on improving e-commerce and exploring other tech-driven opportunities, GameStop's revenue has plummeted in recent years, falling to $6.4 billion in FY19 from $9.6 billion in FY11. Cohen is one of GameStop's biggest investors via his investment firm RC Ventures. He is known for having co-founders Chewy.com and later selling it for $3.35 billion to PetSmart. GameStop gains 1.1% to 15.80. And I have to say, man, we're about to be it's about to be a long ride, man. It's about to be very interesting, now that he's taking that much stake in GameStop. And this is pretty much what we were expecting, as well as some information that I came across and others have came across, I'm sure as well, that he had already bought shares of GameStop prior. I mean, I believe it was in 2018 or 2019. Forgive me for not knowing exactly what year it is, but I think before he took the 9% stake in GameStop, he already had a stake in GameStop. So this is maybe some new news to some, but a lot of us has already expected Ryan Cohen to possibly do this. A lot of people talked about it. You can go check out Roaring Kitty. This guy is awesome when it comes to analyzing. I mean, there's different people that come in comments that have they analyze and have good information, to give surrounding GameStop as far as their projections and things like that. So, there are so many different ways that you can find out what's going on with GameStop. Me personally, I'll do a little bit of reading here and there. I'll look at the reports, the quarterly reports, and then I'm just, when it comes to the bigger scope, I'm just looking at the psychology based around, everything that's going on with technological advancements, the digital gaming, the gaming market, and how it's booming at the moment, and it's going to be bigger than people think. I mean, soon it's going to be 9 to 5s for a lot of people. I mean, and I know that's already happening. I'm talking about it's going to be the norm soon. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be paid to play these games every day, and other games. You see that, you have Land City Holdings, Golden Nugget merger, you have DraftKings, you have all these different gaming stocks popping up, or not just popping up, merging, or gaining more revenue, gaining more subscribers, more clients. And this is why, you have to look for the future. And that's one of the reasons why I more so look at the psychology of how this thing is being done when it comes to this gaming. So that's how I see it with GameStop. This is the reason why I'm 10 toes down. I just believe GameStop is definitely going to, it could go higher than $100 now that Ryan Cohen is, has that 12.9% stake, so I wanted to show you, fellow beginner investors and traders, just remember, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an investing guru, so you have to get some financial advice, and please check out the portfolio, man. You can go back and check out the videos, man. I haven't been doing no major, I haven't been adding to my account. This is from plays that I've made. I've shortened my positions, added to other stocks, got some Square, have some in my other portfolios. Tesla, I bucked up on some on this on my Robinhood when it was down to like 3 something. Fuel Cell is definitely something that's pumping right now, and I'm hearing people talk about it, but I was in Fuel Cell Energy probably a year. I'm about to go back and look at it right now. Yeah, February 10th. So that's when I jumped in Fuel Cell Energy. And what's that, about 9 months? That's about 9 months, 10 months. So I've been, in this play for a while. So while people are talking about, I'm the first one that started talking about this stock, you can clearly see that, I've almost had Fuel Cell Energy for about a year. So when it comes to holding and understanding the psychology around what's taking place, I try to use my understanding and look at how people are acting, with the EV market, the hydrogen, the biofuel. You got the technology surrounding natural energy, as far as solar energy, it's water and ocean power technology and stuff like that. So I look at the way that we're going in the future, and I use that. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist. In my opinion, you could just see how most people act and the psychology behind it, and it's a no-brainer. So that's what I wanted to show you, beginner investors and traders out there like myself, man, what was going on. GameStop finally broke a dub. That's all we were waiting for, because at the moment, the sky is the limit, so we're going to wait and see what's happening. I want to see what takes place with this NNDM. My Gamma and my Delta keeps doing this funny, and I want to show that as well, But that plays not looking bad, I'm up right there on that too. About 700, so that's not bad between my stock and between the call. So that's pretty good, and that's all I pretty much wanted to show you, beginner investors and traders out there. It's looking good. It's looking good. So if a lot of you out there had a little, you a little scared, you know what I mean? You scared of the dark. Scared what's under that what's in that investment room, I just want to show you, man, it's definitely beneficial if you take the time out, educate yourself, inform yourself, do your due diligence, and you can potentially, double, triple, quadruple, 10x, 100x. It's just no telling, when you do your research and you educate yourself. So this is Hood Money Investing. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. It's the block market. So if you're thinking you pulled up to Wall Street, man, you made a wrong turn, man. I'm telling you, you made a wrong turn. Because people expecting all this articulating, stocks, analyzing. You think I'm Kramer or somebody. You know what I mean? Some of these people think I'm Kramer out here. Nah, this is not Wall Street, man. You need to do a U-turn and hit the gas because you pulled up on the wrong spot. You know what I mean? This is Hood Money Investing.
They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
Something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?
After everything we've done for you.
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put you on the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it. I won.
I lost. $1.
Thank you, Lewis.
After you.
Certainly.